absolutely. Hey, real quick. So what of this? A real quick question from Patrick McKenna. Is there any difference in appreciation between single family and condos? If you guys have, so I'm going to say the default answer is no. But Scott, Dylan, Heidi, is there any difference in the appreciation between single family condos, or are they pretty much all kind of tracking about the same? About the same?
I mean, I'll go first. Yeah, there is a difference. I mean, we're at 22% for single family home and 10% on condo right now, but that's because the focus, they're two totally separate marketplaces. So they are going to act differently, but they move together. In other words, single family homes, there's no inventory right now. That was the demand during COVID. People didn't want to be in a condo high rise. They wanted space and land and things away from each other. And people weren't coming here. A second home buyer is naturally going to pick a condo because you can lock it up, walk away, and you don't have to worry about this whole maintenance program and things. So yeah, now the condo market is starting to follow the single family home market. And as we see that inventory on the condo side dive, it's going to start to catch up on the single family home price side. But there's more inventory to choose from in condos. There's less than single family homes. So they will act a little different, but mostly they're going to follow similar trends. It's not like one's going to underperform here while the other one takes off forever. That they will catch up with each other.
They've been tracking. Okay, so that's great. Anybody want to add anything to that? Heidi or Dylan, you want to add something to what Scott said?
Yeah, I don't have the data friendly, but I mean, just from an observational standpoint, the first 6 months of 2001. Home prices were appreciating very quickly. The condos kind of hadn't taken off yet. But if you look at the last 6 months, condos have gone up like 25-30% in some complexes just in the last 6 months. Homes haven't gone as fast. So they're going to catch up with each other. I think there'll be a net kind of, equal gain. But right now, the condos market is on fire. So it's definitely appreciating much quicker than the housing market is.
Interesting. So I'm kind of hearing that they eventually kind of, they average out sort of to be about the same degree of appreciation over time, but individual market fluctuations could create, increases that vary. Like you guys said, houses started first, they caught on fire, and then they've kind of slowed down now, and now the condos are doing their catch up. Heidi, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, just looking on Maui. So within the last year, condo prices are up 29.5% just compared to last year, and house prices are up a little over 19%. So you're seeing the larger appreciation more recently in the condo market. But as was said earlier, I mean, coming out of COVID and last year, that's when the single family home market was really hot and we were seeing more of those sales. But in general, I mean, we're all in the same market. It's all housing. So it's, going to roughly follow each other if you're looking at like very broad trends.
Yeah, over the long term kind of brush. Go ahead, Scott.
And keep in mind, I mean, you could look single family home, you could look neighborhood to neighborhood, and they act different. So, when we talk broad numbers, so when I sit down with people, I always look, okay, here's what Island Wide's doing, and here's what the neighborhood you're looking in is doing, and how are they the similar, or how are they the same? So what should we expect? But I mean, you can break down single family home neighborhoods, and they act different because they're different markets.
Right, that's a really good way of looking at it. So the districts will vary in prices because of the difference of the market. But on an overall trend, it kind of it's pretty kind of unmistakable. Very, very interesting.